everyone. Right, standing with your knees and your feet in line with your hips, keeping your core muscles engaged, shoulders are back. We're just going to stretch down towards the mat, so a nice deep breath starting from your head, inhale, and then exhale through your spine, one vertebrae at a time. So going slowly, keeping your legs straight, softening your knees, reaching for your mat. Drop your head, hold it there, stretching it out. Let's twist all the way to one side, keeping both legs straight. And we're going to twist all the way to the other side. Nice deep breaths, breathing freely, hold it there. Good, and then back to the center. Inhale and exhale, curling up, engaging your core, stacking your spine. Standing up nice and tall. Right, we're going to take a nice big step to the front, the opposite foot all the way back. Make sure your feet are straight, and then pushing this back heel down into your mat, keeping this back leg straight. Bend the front knee, leaning forward, stretching out that back calf muscle. Hold it there. Good, and then let's swap it around. Nice and wide. Toes are facing forward, flatten your back heel into your mat, bending forward with the front knee, hold it there, stretch it out. Good, and then let's lift. We're going to stretch out the thighs, so we're going to pull in the knee, hugging it up towards your chest, balancing nicely, and then pull it across to the inside, keeping the knee lifting, and then twisting your shoulders to the opposite direction. Good, stretching out your hip, should be burning. And let's grab hold of the ankle, balance nicely, pull the leg back, lifting it up nice and high, pulling your foot towards you, stretching it out, hold it there. And let's bring it down, let's swap the legs around, so the opposite knee, grab hold, hug it up, pull it across to the inside, keeping it lifted, twisting your shoulders to the outside, stretching it out, hold it there. Good, and then grabbing hold of the ankle, pull the leg back, keeping it lifted, pulling your foot towards you, stretch it out, and let's bring it down. Right, we're going to start with our knees and feet in line with our hips. Toes are facing forward, core muscles engaged, and just lifting up onto the toes and then controlling it down. Exhale, lift, inhale, down, and just keep going. Try not to drop down. So as soon as your heels tap your mat, you're lifting up again. Exhale, inhale. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and then keeping it lifted, we're going to pulse, so bouncing up and down, nice and high again. Make sure your heels are tapping your mat. Lift, lift, breathing freely, nice deep breaths. Keep going, calf muscles are burning. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, shake it out. Good, loosen up the muscles. Right, you're going to take a nice big step to the front, the opposite foot all the way back. You're going to bend both knees slightly. So the back heel is lifted, both knees are bent, shoulders are back. Engage your core muscles for balance. We're going to go straight down, so bending both knees. The upper body moving in a straight line down towards the mat, and then lifting straight back up again. Make sure that this front knee doesn't go past the toes. If it's going past the toes, it means you're pushing forward, and you're actually just supposed to be coming straight down. And lift, inhale, or you can widen your feet a little bit more, and exhale. Inhale, lift, exhale, down. keeping those shoulders back, engaging the core muscles, don't let go. Inhale, nice and tall. Make sure your upper body is facing forward. Good, let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Let's hold it there. Small pulses, bending both knees. Nice deep breaths. Good, legs are burning. 3, 2, and 1. Let's lift, shake it out, kick out the legs, loosening out the muscles. Right, let's swap it around, nice and wide again. Engage your core muscles for balance, shoulders staying back. Bend both knees slightly, inhale and exhale down. Inhale straight back up, exhale straight down. Good, keep going, it should be burning. Exhale, exhale. Good, let's do 4, 3, 2 more. And last one, holding it there, small pulses, bending both knees. 3, 2, and 1. Let's lift, shake it out. Good, kick out both legs. Right, we're going to be balancing on one leg. So engage your inner core muscles. You can lean against something. And you're just going to lift your opposite foot, letting it hover. So the top body is leaning to one side. And we're just going to circle this leg. Small circles to the inside, keeping the leg straight and keeping your foot flexed so you don't touch your mat. And we're just circling on the spot. Good, let's change direction. As you change direction, we're going to make that circle slightly bigger and slow it down a bit. Nice deep breaths, just breathe freely. Make sure that you're doing a full circle, so your foot is going behind you, through to the front and out. Good, let's change direction again. This time a nice big circle, slowing it down. The leg is still extending all the way from the hip. The foot is still flexed, and don't go too fast. Pulling that leg all the way back, up to the front. Good, let's do 5, 4, 3, 2 more. And last one, nice big circle and down. Shake out the legs. Good. Let's do the opposite leg. So leaning over to the other side. Just small circles. Come to the inside first. Breathing freely, deep breaths. Circling the whole leg all the way from your hip. Good. Let's change direction. Slightly bigger. Slowing it down a bit. Good, and then we're changing direction again, and this time a nice big circle. Try to keep your legs straight and slowing it down even further. flexing the foot, straighten the legs, pulling that leg all the way back, out and forward. Let's do 5, 4, nice big circle, 3 more, 2, and 1. Last one, all the way, and bring it down. Shake it out, kick up the legs. Right, we're going to be balancing, so the leg you started working first, you're going to pull that foot all the way back behind you. Just your toes are touching your mat, and we're going to flex the foot and then bend the knee, pulling the heel of your foot towards you. Straighten the leg, pointing the foot out. Tap with your toes and flex and bend, point and extend. Good, and make sure that your leg is still pulling all the way back behind you, so your knee should stay where it is, keeping it pulling back. Inhale, tap, and exhale, lift. Keep going. Good, let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and last one. Bend it in, keeping the foot flexed. Let's pulse the leg. 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze it in, lift it higher, hold it there, and let's bring it down. Shaking out both legs, kick them out. Good, let's do the opposite leg. So extending it back, balancing nicely. Flexing your foot, bend it in, point and extend. Tap, bend, inhale down, exhale lift. Good, let's do 3, 3. Inhale, stretch. 2 more. And last one, flex it in, hold it there, and let's pulse it. Breathe freely, nice deep breaths. Keep going. Good, keep it lifted, squeeze it in, lift it higher, keep it steady. And let's bring it down, shake it out. Right, we're going to be all the way down on your mat, so you're going to lie on your side. All the way. You can either extend your arm flat onto your mat, resting your head, or you can bend your arm in and resting your head in your hand. We're going to straighten out the legs. So engaging your core muscles, everything staying stacked. You're going to just lift, or first just shift both legs slightly forward just for some more balance, and then the top leg lifting and relaxing your foot. We're going to do small circles to the front. Breathing freely, nice deep breaths, and concentrating on the rest of your body, staying glued to the mat. So use your core. Your navel is pulling towards your spine. Your foot is just hanging, so you're working all of the muscles in your upper leg. And again, we're just circling on the spot, so make sure your foot goes behind, forward, over, and through to the back again. Right, we're going to change direction. Nice small circles just on the spot. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, we're going to do a figure 8. So we're going to go back, round, and then crossing over above the bottom leg to the front and around. So it's a nice long thin figure 8, all the way back, keeping your leg extending all the way from your hip again and your foot staying relaxed. Inhale, exhale. Try to pull that leg all the way back behind and all the way to the front. Right, let's do a figure 8 up towards the ceiling. So we're going to go up, a nice thin long figure 8 again, and down, controlling it nicely. Inhale and exhale. Don't go too fast. Remember your legs staying extended, your foot staying relaxed. All the way up to the top and down. Hips are burning. Lift and down. Good. Let's do one more and we're going to stay at the top. Let's do small circles to the front using the whole leg. Your foot is still relaxed. Straighten the leg so it's almost at about 45 degrees. And then let's change direction. Good. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's bring it down all the way. Hug your knee up towards your chest and push it down towards the mat, stretching it out. Good. Let's roll over onto our other side. We're going to do the opposite leg. So again, however you're feeling comfortable, either flat on your arm or bending the arm in. The legs are extending, but they're shifting slightly forward. Engage your core muscles, stack your hips, your knees and your ankles. Lifting this top leg, dropping the foot, small circles to the front, circling all the way from your hip. Nice deep breaths. Keep going. Good, let's change direction. Right, we're going to do a figure 8. So let's pull the leg back, round, cross over in the middle, forward. A nice long, thin figure 8. Back to the front. Straighten the leg, relaxing your foot still. Inhale. Exhale. Try to pull the leg all the way back behind you, all the way forward. Keep going. Good, last one. And then up to the front, up to the ceiling. Nice and tall, controlling it as you come down. We're doing a figure 8 again. A nice thin, tall figure 8. Inhale and exhale. All the way from your hip. Good, keep going. Should be burning. Last one. Let's stay at the top. Let's do small circles there to the front. Your foot is still relaxed. Using this whole leg all the way from your hip. And then small circles to the back. So change direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring it all the way down. Hug your knee up. Push it down towards the mat. Stretch it out. Good. Let's lift up into a seated position. Sitting up nice and tall. Legs are flat. Feet are together. Shoulders are back. Your core muscles are engaged. And we're stretching out to the front. Start from your head. Inhale. And then exhale. Slowly curling out all the way. Reaching for your toes. Drop your head. Good. Let's flex the feet. Breathe freely. Nice deep breaths. Stretch it out. Inhale. And exhale. Cooling up. Right, we're going to bend the knees. Pulling our feet together. Push the knees out to the side. Using your elbows. Pushing them down towards the mat. Stretch it out. Good. And then we're going to stretch the legs apart, nice and wide, flattening them onto the mat and flexing both feet. Your inner thigh should be pulling, so a little bit further apart if you can. And let's walk the hands all the way forward. Keeping your feet flexed, keeping your legs flat. Walk out to the front. As far as you can go. We're going to push the elbows down into the mat. Drop your head, stretch it out. Keep your feet flexed, hold it there. Good, and then let's walk it back, stacking your spine. Straighten up nice and tall. Legs out to the front again. Right, we're going to bring one leg over the other, hug it in. And then we're going to bend your opposite knee up towards the ceiling, this foot staying where it is. And then we're going to push this knee down towards the mat. And let's lean forward with the upper body, stretching it out. Good, and then grab hold of that bottom foot if you can, and let's tuck it under. And pushing the legs down. And then folding your upper body over the legs, dropping your head. Breathe freely, deep breaths. Good, a little bit further, pulling your shoulders further down. Stretch. And then let's lift. We're going to swap it around. So bringing this leg over and hugging it in. Bend your opposite knee up. Push this knee down. Good, it should be burning. Let's push forward with the upper body, stretching it out. And then grab hold of that opposite foot, tuck it under, and the legs go down. Your upper body folding over, dropping your head, holding it there. Good, and then let's lift. Legs stretch to the front of you again. Straighten your upper body, so engaging your core, shoulders are back. Let's stretch forward one more. Inhale and exhale through your spine, opening up all the vertebrae, reaching for your toes. Drop your head, flex your feet, stretching it out, keep it there. Inhale and exhale, curl up, stack your spine, straighten up. Let's roll out the shoulders, nice big circles. Change direction. Spread your legs slightly and let's roll out the ankles, also nice big circles. And change direction. And there we go, well done. Thank you.